Hi, this is Kevin Sousa. Welcome back to video number 34 on my faults and my challenges and my downfalls and my shortcomings and my mistakes that I've made in life and lessons that I've learned. Today's subject is avoiding responsibilities. When I was a little kid and finally old enough to do chores, I didn't like doing chores. Why? Because I was lazy. I would rather play than work, right? How about you as an adult? Wouldn't you rather play than work? Yes, if I had enough money, somebody said to me once. Well, that could be remedied. And yes, it can be remedied. Avoiding responsibilities. As we grow up and we start to go to school, that's a responsibility, isn't it? And then we learned how to play sick, didn't we? Have you ever played sick and not wanting to go to school? Yeah, well, eventually parents figured that out, but you got away with it a few times, right? Because you avoided responsibility. You naturally would like to play instead of do schoolwork and have teachers tell you what to do and file in order and stand in line and sit down and be quiet, don't talk, and da 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 da, right? The disciplines of life, many people like to avoid, and especially the responsibilities, because of either laziness or they just don't care for the reasons enough or value the reasons enough for the responsibilities to be done. When you got home from school, you had to do homework. We did. When I got home from school, before I went out, before I did anything else, I had to do my homework, right? A responsibility. Now, I sometimes shirked it and didn't do the homework and lied and said I did, went to school, didn't turn in homework, got in trouble for it. Well, who's going to eventually find out? You see, when you avoid responsibilities, eventually you're accountable for that. When you're a child, it's accountability with your teachers and your parents, right? Okay? When you're an adult, it's an accountability with your family. You know, if you avoid helping to clean house or getting the job done, even if it means delegating it. If you have enough funds, you can hire a housekeeper, right? But bottom line is if you avoid your responsibilities of maybe picking up that necessity at the grocery store, maybe some milk or some water or whatever, picking up toiletries or doing the chores of life, cutting the lawn, making sure that things are neat and laundry's done and things that are responsible for. If you avoid those responsibilities, you're accountable to your family, but most of all, you're accountable to yourself because it ends up being on you. Okay, if you avoid paying bills, like I did when in my younger years, I avoided paying bills and suffered the consequences and became accountable for it and avoided those responsibilities. There will always be consequences, and you will always be accountable when you avoid responsibilities. And so, how do you change your thinking about avoiding responsibilities? That's real easy. You place a value on the reason for the activity. Okay? And the higher you place that value and importance, the more responsible you become. And that's just being an adult, okay? That's being a mature, adult, responsible person, And I had my issues with that over the years with respect to homework, doing my chores, and then as I grew into an adult because of those habitual way of thinking, I was, sometimes called in sick for work when I really wasn't. All right. Anybody ever done that? So, admit your faults, admit your shortcomings, admit what you did wrong and when you made mistakes. And that's going to be in another video. But take responsibility for your life. It's the adult thing to do. What I did was I took responsibility in addition to my income. I created another income by investing a little bit of my money, which I had hardly any, but into a business of my own online. And got to work and learned how. And I also invested in my education, my knowledge on self-development, and read books, listened to audios, watched videos, and hung out with successful people. You can do that too. Join me. Let's grow together. I still have a lot to learn, don't you? Click the link below and join me. And I'll see you on the next video. And for goodness sake, take responsibility for your life. This is Kevin Sousa. Make it a wonderful day.